So let's tell you a bit more about Innovate for Impact. As I said, it's a partnership between Community Futures East Kootenay, where I have the privilege of working, and Impact Toolbox. And it's supported through funding from the Ministry of Jobs, Economic Development and Innovation through a REDIP grant, or the Rural Economic Diversification and Infrastructure Program. So Kirsten Reno here as well is from Community Futures. You're going to wave, Kirsten. We've all got the background, so hopefully you can see us there. So Kirsten and I are from Community Futures East Kootenay, and we're joined with Min, Laura and Tanya from Impact Toolbox. Same thing, they've all got the same background to really support us on this launch event, but there are more people behind the scenes to support this project over the next 2 years as well. So Innovate for Impact is all about advancing social entrepreneurship. So we're going to offer practical tools, expert guidance, and a collaborative community to Kootenay residents, whether you're looking at exploring an idea or already running a purpose-driven organisation. Whether it's for-profit or non-profit, we want to have you here if you're really interested in the social entrepreneurship. We're creating a community, a movement of impact across the region, and today's just day one of kicking this all off. And so I love that we've got nearly 40 people here who are wanting to do that with us. There's going to be a lot I'm going to talk about now. Know that all this information will come out to you afterwards if you're on the recording, and otherwise will be on our website as well. But just wanted to kind of explain all the different parts of the program that will be on offer over the next 18 months to 2 years. The one probably most people might be interested in if you are looking at running a social enterprise or already running one is our incubation programs. And so there's going to be 2 cohorts for either new enterprises or growing enterprises. They'll be run in the fall of this year and the fall of next year for new and emerging social enterprises, and then spring next year and fall next year for those who are starting to grow. So these are 6-month programs. There's self-paced courses, expert coaching, and you'll have a cohort supporting you through this whole process as you either start or grow your social venture. There will be an application process. So one of the key things you'll hear me say many times today is sign up for updates so you can be notified when that application process opens. So we'll go through later. I'll share the link, but if you are interested in these incubation programs, make sure you can sign up to know about when they're going to launch. Also, for our social entrepreneurs, there are going to be bi-monthly workshops offered virtually, just because we cover such a large region here across the Kootenays. They'll be totally free, open to anyone who wants to look at start or growing a social enterprise, or for those interested bystanders who want to know what's going on and just want to be learning as they're going. These workshops will be available online, as I said, and free. And also we'll be having a community of practice, a kind of a chance to gather, to share and learn, like we are today, I guess, to start kicking this off with all these interested people. It's going to be a chance for you to connect with other social entrepreneurs across the whole Kootenay region, to learn from each other in a kind of safe space as well. So whether you are going to be a youth mentor, or you're starting a social enterprise, or you're just intrigued, these community of practices will gather every quarter, and would love to have you as part of that. And then in spring of each year, we're also going to celebrate all this amazing work that's happening by our annual social impact summits. Again, these are likely to be virtual just because of the large region, but it's going to be a chance to celebrate outcomes, to spotlight some of these amazing innovators that we have in our region who are joining us today, and ones we don't even know about yet, and really showcase the local solutions that are happening across the Kootenay region. Number 5 is, as I said, we seem to have lots of youth people in the room, and it's great to see that. So it's so great to have you here, and you'll be excited to know that there, as I said, is a youth program as a part of this Innovate for Impact. It's going to build on the Build a Business program that CAST, or the Kootenay Association of Science and Technology, ran last year, and I know a number of you on the call were youth mentors. And so the youth program is going to be supporting high school students to dive into social entrepreneurship. So it's an online program, and we're looking for youth mentors, educators, teachers, any engaged community leaders who want to work with a group of youth to develop the social enterprises. They will be running from early next year, early 2026, and then again in fall 2026. So again, sign up if you are interested in leading one of these youth programs or have a group of youth that you want to be a part of. Last year, the pitch event was amazing. I was one of the very lucky people to be a judge. So many amazing, inspiring youth sharing their social enterprise ideas, and there were cash prizes available as well. And then I noticed we've got some people from post-secondary institutions here as well. So a big part of this is also supporting post-secondary students in our colleges, like College of the Rockies and Selkirk College, to gain skills and experience with social enterprise organizations. So a part of this will be matching post-secondary students with social enterprises so that they can get real-world experience, giving them fresh insights, practical help, and also helping our social enterprises use the amazing skills we have in our post-secondary students in our region. So if you are a social enterprise and interested in getting support as well, make sure you sign up and let us know that. And last but not least, because as everyone knows, this is Robin's favorite thing, is there's going to be a regional social hackathon happening as well. These are going to be in person. So the one part of the in-person that we're definitely going to be doing as part of this program in spring next year. So we are looking to have 4 communities across the region hosting social hackathons all on the same day, where we're going to co-create actionable community-based solutions. So getting the general public, purpose-driven innovators, youth, community partners, municipal leaders, whatever that looks like, to come together to look at solutions to some problems that we're having or some opportunities we have in our rural region. So if you want to be one of the locations, start, waving your flag now and telling us that you want to have us have it as one of the locations. Reach out, let me know, but also sign up for updates, because we are really excited to have these in-person events happening in spring next year. So as people who know me, I like to talk, but that was a lot of information in a small amount of time. So do know that after this, that there is going to be a 1-page document that's going to come out that will outline the various different programs that you can be a part of. But I guess one of the things we wanted to do today with this launch event is definitely not just speak to you, but know that this is a movement of innovation across the Kootenays, and we want your help in growing this. So please share these opportunities with anyone you come across who is also interested and engaged in making our places where we live, great places to live, work, and play. And we really want to help build that movement. So whether you're a teacher or a social entrepreneur or that interested bystander or an economic development officer or an executive director for a nonprofit, whatever you are, we are so happy to have you here. And there is something for you in this project, hopefully, and we'd love for you to be part of this movement to really grow social entrepreneurs across the region. So again, another QR code. Don't lose your Menti one. It's also a link in the chat as well. This is just you signing up to say you want updates for the Innovate for Impact project. It's also going to be, you can go onto our website, you can do it through there as well on the Community Futures East Kootenay website. But just we know there'll be updates as we go. Applications will open. We'll tell you what workshops are happening. We'll tell you when the youth program is going to open. And we need to know that what you're interested in to make sure you are kept informed. For those who want to connect and know more, I am here. My email is robin@cfek.ca. Happy to reach out at any point to discuss those opportunities. But before we leave the slide, if you can scan that QR code, that would be great. So we can know who you are and what you're interested in.